Hello everyone and welcome back to JWorld. I'm Animus J and I hope you're all having a wonderful day. And I'm just wondering how many of you can guess what that is. Go ahead and in the comments right now, don't cheat. I'll know if you're cheating. I want you to type down in the comments right now if you know what that is. Put it in there. We'll see if any of you can guess what it is. All right, I'm gonna go over there in just a second. I'll let you finish typing. Go ahead, typey type. Animus J, I believe that is my house phone ringing. Okay, so we're a little bit closer. Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? You've probably all guessed it by now. You're all pretty smart. Ta-da! Yes, and look at all this. All of this did not come from the iron farm. That's actually, let's see, I think 2 stacks of the iron is somewhere around there. No, it was like about this much. So like a stack and 48-ish, and then all of this gold was already mine. So this was already mine, and then this all came out of the iron farm. Oh, actually, you know what? I remember exactly how many blocks I ended up with. I was 1 short of a stack. There we go. So 64, a stack and 34 plus all this gold came out of everything that I've mined so far since I started the world, and then this all came out of the iron farm plus all that's left in here. So anyways, yeah, it's a poppy farm. Oh no, an iron farm. Wait, is it a poppy farm and we throw away the iron, or is it an iron farm and we throw away the poppies? I can't remember. You let me know down in the comments which one you think it is. But yeah, we got a farm going, and I did it without you guys just because, one, it doesn't take a long time to do. It's really tedious to do. There's tons of tutorials on how to do it. And also, I wasn't ready to record, and I really wanted to have it running overnight because I wanted to get this guy up and running with enough iron to be able to do what I want to do today, which is to clear out that big mountainous area so we can get started on our storage area and our villager trading area. We still have that coming up from the skeleton farm, and all the bones and arrows and all of that stuff just floats there and despawns whenever I go down there. But so yeah, and so now we can do a full-size beacon. Now obviously this is just a big ugly box in the middle of the ocean right now, but the thing is, what I want to turn it into is I want to turn it into a wrecked ship. Now we have 1 wrecked ship right there, okay? And then I want to turn that one into another wrecked ship. So that's kind of like the back end of the ship. You know how it's got that square back end to it, and then coming forward, you know, it's just going to be broken down and stuff. And that'll also explain a little bit why there's water all over the top. Now, how did water get way up there? You know, who knows? Stuff happens sometimes. Crazy things happen. But anyways, I thought that could be a shipwreck. And that could also explain some of the things that are going on here on Ocelot Island. Because as you know, we have these, you know, stone building things going on, and then we also have the tree houses. And so I was thinking it's kind of like people came and they wrecked here, and they're the ones kind of responsible for the tree house type stuff, because, you know, they came with some tools but not exactly built up tools, whereas the people who have been here a long time, you know, they put the effort and persistence and consistency over time in order to put up these, you know, these towers or monoliths or whatever we're gonna call them. And yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. And even with all that iron, I did not have enough. Where's my things here? Aha, here they are. Okay, haste 2. Anyways, even with all that iron, I still didn't have enough to do a complete iron beacon tower. I don't know, I think I was like 3 short, 4 short, somewhere around there. Someone is shooting at me. He's throwing tridents at me. Hello, sir. I see you. I've murdered hundreds of you already. I'm not going to waste my time with you. All right, guys. So we're going to dig a giant hole. Here we go. Well, we've cleared out quite a bit. I changed directions only slightly. And that is because as I started clearing this, I started getting kind of a little bit of inspiration and a little bit of vision actually for the area. So originally it was going to be like a big temple looking thing in this cleared out spot, but what I'm thinking is we can have it built into the side of this mountain. Yeah, so it's gonna come out. Do I have any? No, not really. So it's gonna come out where this dirt pillar is what I'm trying to say, and that dirt pillar. Okay, it's those will be the ends of it, and what it'll do, it's gonna come out from the top and maybe to like here-ish, probably about right there is what I'm thinking. Yeah, and what that'll do is that'll give us a cool, you know, a nice little entrance here where we can do whatever it is that we're gonna do. And then, which, you know, primarily what I want this to be is storage. Well, at the surface level anyways, it's going to be storage. And then this right here that I'm digging out is this hole is going to be where the villagers are going to be. So those guys are going to get transferred down to here, and you'll just see them around on the walls. Now, I have used up my entire Silk Touch pickaxe, and you can see what I've gotten. I mean, one double chest full of stone, and another half a double chest full of stone. And then I've got all of these random bits here. I really need to get a shovel that doesn't have fortune on it, because all the gravel is just going to waste by turning into flint. In any case, now I have my Silk Touch pickaxe does not have mending on it. I cannot manage to get a mending book, and that's why we need to get these villagers going down here into trading so we can find mending tools and books and whatnot. However, there is a feature to Minecraft that I'm not sure if you know about it. It's in Java anyways. Let me get some cobblestone. And what it is that when you cook things and you take from the cooking, so I'll just cook up this cobblestone since I need lots of smooth stone anyways. So what happens is when you pull from it, it gives you experience. And I don't know if you knew that, because normally it's just a small amount. All right, now like that right there was not even enough to give the little tingling sound. But what happens is when you have massive amounts come through it, it adds up to a very, very significant amount of levels. The only way to do that though is to have a hopper underneath and transfer tons and tons, stacks upon stacks, down into chests below. So let's not do the whole XP thing right now, because I went back and I watched Omego's tutorial, and there's a couple of things that I need that I'm not even sure where they are. Primarily a coral fan. I have not found a coral area of the ocean. What are they called? I don't know what they're called. But this surprise. Okay, so I got tired of digging, guys. Just digging, you know, massive digging like this, it gets kind of boring. Like, I don't mind mining, it's very calming because you're just going in a direction, but when you're like all over the place and digging and breaking blocks everywhere, like that kind of gets to me after a while. So anyways, so I figured we could work on the front face of this, and this is where we're at right now, and I think it's looking pretty good. So I need right there, we need an idea what to do right there. Maybe we could do a smaller sitting ocelot similar to that guy right there, or, you know, something else possibly. I don't know. Let me know please down in the comments if you have any ideas, or shoot me a message on Twitter or on the Discord, of course, which, by the way, if you are not in the Discord, please consider joining. We have quite a few people in there who talk and hang out, discuss and share ideas, screenshots, all that kind of stuff. So we would love to have you. In any case, so let me show you what's going on with this. Now up here, we've got some dirt, which I'm trying to turn into grass, and we're getting there, but I've just realized I have several Silk Touch books. So I can actually solve two of my problems, one of them being getting grass blocks to put in these areas, and the other one being getting rid of my, you know, getting a shovel that doesn't have fortune on it, because if it has Silk Touch, it's not going to do fortune. So yeah, anyways, I've got 2 tiers of it on each side. And then, of course, right here is where, you know, I want to figure out what exactly to do. And then what I want to do here, if I can get a block up there, there we go, is the mountain is going to kind of overgrow, in a sense, the very top of this with the vines and whatnot, similar to what's going on right now with these kind of vines. And that way it's going to, you know, it's just going to look like it's been here for quite a while, and that, you know, the nature has grown up around it essentially. And then on the inside now, I've been kind of tossing around a bunch of ideas because, as you know, I want this to be storage system, and then we're also going to have our villagers all down in this area. So this is how much I got dug out so far. And it's going to have entrances. I want entrances from every side of it, I think, but we got to make it look nice. So I'm not 100% sure on that part, but here's what I'm thinking right here. So if you look at this, now this is, how many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 16 chests, and then spread over to here is 32 chests. Now, is that enough? If it's not, what we can do is somewhere around here is we can just dig down one more level into this, and then as well along here, and add another row of 8. I mean, really, we can add as many as we want. We could do stairs. Yeah. What if we did stairs? Okay, stick with me, guys. That went down like so. All right, and then down here, one more level, you know, and they kept coming down. And then as many levels as we get down to this part, or maybe all the way down, I don't know. We got to figure out exactly how we're going to set up the villagers, because I don't exactly know how I want to do that. I just know that I want them to be around this area. So we could have that dug down, though. I mean, even if we only went 4 more blocks from where we are right now, that's a lot of chests. That's a whole lot of chests. It's actually more chests than I can probably reach. So that's an option. And then of course, though, you know, say if we go 1 more row, that's 8 on this side, that's 8 on that side. That's a total of another 16 on top of the 32 that we already have, which is like 276. I'm just kidding, guys. I know it's not 276. So yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that. I think this stair thing, I think we might be onto something with this stair thing, which, speaking of which, I better light this up before it spawns something. So what do you guys think? I think it's looking pretty good. I decided, obviously, to start going around on the outside, because I hate, guys, I hate having stuff look halfway done. You know what I mean? It bugs me. And so yeah, so I thought, you know what, we got kind of the outside thing going on, and let's just do it. Let's do it. So what I did, I got a bunch of, there's grass up here, right? We get some grassy areas here, so we can look like, you know, this thing was built into the mountain, right? We got grass all over the place. And then if we take a step back, you know, it's coming into the mountain. And one thing that I want to do is I'm going to make some green concrete powder. Oh, element black has just joined. And all these brown dirt areas I'm going to replace with green concrete powder, I think, because I don't like the brown dirt showing through that much. I want it to look very green and lush and growing. And so I think that will probably look best if we do that. Now, these spots right here, I want to be ocelot statues, shorter ones. And then I have an amazing idea for what to do inside of here, because I'm looking at the amount of space that we're gonna have for villager trading, and I'm thinking, honestly, it's not gonna take up anywhere near as much room as I was originally anticipating. So we're gonna have a lot of room. So I have an idea, it's a brilliant idea, but I want to hear your ideas first, because you guys are brilliant and you guys have amazing ideas. You guys are so creative. And so I want to hear your ideas about the inside of this place before I tell you what my idea is. Now, I do have a couple coarse dirt blocks that I want to mix into this, and let's do it this way so that we can my shovel is just breaking stuff like crazy here. It's too high of efficiency. But anyways, that looks a little bit awkward. I'm gonna have to spend like a little bit of time making this path actually look good. Let's see, do I have normal dirt? Yeah, normal dirt. Let's put a normal dirt there maybe. It's gonna turn to grass, but that's okay. So one thing that I haven't done yet, and a lot of people don't think of when they're doing kind of ruined-ish builds, is that you can add incomplete slabs, similar to what I did for the villager farm, right? Where you add stairs and half slabs in order to make it look incomplete, like that spot right there. It looks like there's just one brick missing. And so if we do that in places like right here, and then you add a stair block there, and now it looks like a brick fell out. And then same thing with like right here, you can add a stair block and it looks like another brick fell out. And then you can have spots like the corner right here where it's not going to be as obvious and other bricks aren't, or you know, other blocks like the dirt won't show through, is where you could do half slab kind of things. Or otherwise what you do is you break into it and then you have to get, okay, so let's use dirt, and then we get, well, we can even do a cracked one right there, and then half slab like that, or do it on the bottom, and then it's like it fell out right there, and then it's also even cracked behind it. So yeah, just like little tricks like that. And then, you know, we could do it going that way, and then it's like only one fell out, and then you just put a half slab or something behind it so that it looks like there's just a hole right there. So I'm just gonna keep on doing this and kind of ruining it. And then of course, you know, you have the behavior of the stairs like that, where you can make it look broken down around the corner. But I'm going to keep doing that and decorating this element. Black seems to be checking it out right now, seeing what he thinks about it. And there's one other thing that I wanted to do before I ended the episode, but I can't actually remember what that is right now. Where was that hole that I just made? I can't find where that hole's. Oops, and I've fallen down into here. I can't remember where that hole was. Oh yeah, I'm going to, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys how these first few villagers are going to be, because they're going to be all around this thing. So I'm going to show you guys, I came up with a cool contraption that's going to work pretty sweet. And so I'm going to do a little bit more of this decorating, and then I'll show you guys how the first villagers are going to be. And nothing has changed in here. But I wanted to show you guys what I had planned for the villagers, because I'm not completely sure that it's gonna work, and you guys are a lot of times smarter than me, but this is what I come up with. I came up with. Okay, so right here we have a redstone torch under here, and then a block, and then a redstone torch there, sticky piston with just a pane of glass. And so what I was thinking is that, okay, if I'm just gonna put this here, and then this is gonna have to be a half slab for me, but for the villagers it would actually be just a trapdoor, because the thing is I can fit under trapdoors, they cannot. Oh, actually, but I can't fit between two, so that may work. So anyways, here's what I'm thinking, okay? They're gonna be coming from right here, and so the water will be like that. Now you can see it is pouring down to this first block, but because the pressure plate is there, it's not ruining anything, it just chills there, okay? And then when a villager comes along, blah, 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 I'm a villager, and then boop, he sinks down, okay? Okay, what's just happened though? Oh, let me guess, I washed out my torch. Probably washed out the torch is my guess. How did I wash out the torch? Oh, I washed out that torch. Okay. Boop. Okay. Let's put that stuff there, and then... Okay, so that is reset now. Okay, so anyhow, there we go. That's all right there. All right, now... I'm a villager, I come along, and then I sink down. Oh, but there is... Okay, so there is a slight issue with that. But anyways, so I plop down onto here, and what this does is it raises this trapdoor, okay? and it pushes the glass pane in front of me as well. Now I can't go anywhere in here. However, the problem is they can still jump, see? And then now I'm out and water's everywhere. But I don't know, that's kind of what I was thinking. But there are multiple issues to this. Is that the first one primarily, as I just demonstrated, is that they can just jump out and then they'll be in the water. The second issue being that when there's water, okay, so look, if I'm bobbing along, now see, I just keep bobbing, I don't fall into that hole. There's nothing, there's got to be something that's right here basically to stop me and cause me to sink down into this spot. And then of course we need something to stop us from jumping back up again. So there are some other solutions, but some of them are very redstone intensive, which I'm not afraid of. I was just trying to avoid that. I was trying to keep it simple, but I don't know. I'm sure we can still keep it simple. It's just I kind of thought this was a cool system. So all right, so look at this. Yeah, I started on the aqueduct for the bone farm. If you're not aware, if you haven't been with us from the beginning, make sure you go back and watch the previous episodes where we did the bone farm thing. But so directly below here, we need to fix that right there. Directly below here is our skeleton grinder, and all the drops from the skeleton grinder come up through this aqueduct right here. And what I've done is I've gone 8 blocks of water, and then I've put an ice block with a half slab and then more water. And so what we'll do is we'll just keep on going just like so, covering it up. And then what's going to happen is it's going to go, it goes all the way, and then it's going to go into our storage area, and then it's going to go into the chest. So if I drop a couple items in here right now, so we'll drop, okay, let's try that again. Let's try that again. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, so that's 8 half slabs, and you can see they just shoot right on down. Now where the ice blocks are, what we'll do is, because obviously that's ugly from underneath, but what we can do is we can take, oh, I don't have any stairs on me, but what we'll do is we'll make those the supports, just like this, and then we'll have stairs like maybe right there and right there. And we could even take these trapdoors down and then put stairs right there as well, kind of a support thing. And the same thing is going to happen in that corner, but that's how we'll address that issue. And so that way the aqueduct isn't just this super strong thing that's somehow supporting itself as it goes on for like a mile. And let's see, did we get all 8 of them back again? Yes, we did. So this will go into the ground probably right here, and then it's going to filter into the chests. So that's everything for today. Let me just step back again and look at this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful entrance that we've made. And I just want to thank you guys so much for being a part of this channel, for being a part of this community. And if you enjoyed this episode, please do hit that like button. And if you really enjoyed it, please make sure to subscribe. But that's it, guys. I'm Animus J, and make sure, if you haven't already, to give me your ideas down in the comments. And I will see you guys next time.